once we decide we want to be healers and that we want to heal all of the agony on the planet, often we are empathic. Empathic can not just refer to feelings, but it also can refer to thoughts and concepts. So, for example, if someone you know is feeling hopeless around some very particular issue in their life, you might find yourself feeling hopeless in a very specific way, in a way that you might not have felt before, and in a way that still feels like it's you. Often when this happens, people will tell me that they think they're going backwards, that there's still some kind of crucial inner problem that they're having to confront, or that they're just not going anywhere, created a new problem. And I am here to tell you and remind you that at some point on your path, your job is to be with yourself in the experience that you're having and accept the moment that you are in and trust that something healing is happening. In fact, when you're a healer and you're going through things that you feel are empathic, taking on things from others, it's important to remember that as you offer healing energy to others, that same exact healing energy you are also offering to yourself, meaning that as you heal others, you're also healing yourself and being healed. And as you are healing yourself, likewise, you are healing others. The points that I want to bring to light are acknowledgement and recognition, but I also additionally want to remind you that as you have taken on something incredible and monumental and life-changing, that you don't get the acknowledgement that you wish you did from the world. You don't always get it. You don't always get the accolades, the compliments, and yet you still want to keep going anyway. I know how hard it is sometimes to feel like you're doing something that you want to do, that you feel drawn to do, that's meaningful for you to do. But is there a receptivity and a recognition and acknowledgement that's coming from others? And then you ask yourself, do I recognize and acknowledge my own path? And within that, how do we foster gratitude? And not just foster gratitude, but imagine that every time we confront something on our path that's emotional, that's difficult to face, Imagine finding a way to walk forward positively, to not feel like you need to download negativity on others, to not feel like you have to blame somebody else for how you feel. It does happen. As I said, if we're empathic and we're taking something on, it's easy to say, oh, it's that person's fault that I'm feeling bad. But it's really important that you acknowledge that you are the one that made the choice to be a healer. It's really important that you somehow try to find the positive in the experience and establish a foundation of inner strength, a platform that you can work from in the world that gives you stability. And that platform includes the recognition from yourself to yourself of who you are, the acknowledgement of the task that you undertook in this lifetime, and the clarity that there's no confusion happening. There's no lack of support or direction. Everything you need is right there for you as you open to it. And again, remembering that our connection to our heart, building a life fueled by love, is one of the most difficult challenges we can take on, but it is also the most powerful. And if you ever get in moments where somehow you forget that, I would suggest prayer. When we're in moments where we're challenged by what's in front of us, what we're experiencing, and feel a bit lost on how to go forward, then prayer is a great avenue to work with, to partner with the divine, to get additional support for where you're at on your path.